Peace, Will Hercules back here with another video. I know all these videos I'm doing back to back to back and just dropping it at different times, but these are just thoughts that I have that hit my mind and I just feel the need to get it out. So it's a beautiful day today. That's why I decided to come outside. Hopefully the audio sounds good. I didn't do an audio check before I got started. I probably should have did that. But as I was leaving school today, I passed by one of the college houses and they was playing beer pong outside, and the first thing I asked myself was, am I missing out on something? I've never lived on campus before. I've never really felt the college experience was something really necessary for me to have. Like, I always had a plan and I really just had to get there no matter what. And in my pursuit of my goals, my mother tells me I never have time to stop and smell the roses. And my comeback to that is I haven't worked hard enough to smell the roses yet. I haven't worked hard enough to sit back and watch the fruits of my labor. You understand what I'm saying? So, but passing that house today and seeing all the, the college kids around my age playing beer pong, even though I don't drink, so I pretty much probably be a bystander in that game. But still, I kind of ask myself, am I missing out on something? And on your path and on your journey, do you have to have fun? Is it necessary to have fun? But then I also stop to ask myself is, will that matter in 10 years? But the only thing that will be measured is the fact that I got to my end goal or not. Or am I still behind because I decided to stop and have fun and stop and smell the roses? I believe fun is for folks that already made it. That's just my opinion. I believe there are certain luxuries in life that should be afforded to people who have achieved their goal and have gotten to the place in life to where they want to be. But that's just my opinion. I do understand that we're human and we need that social interaction. Sometimes we do need to stop for our own mental health to have fun, take it all in, acknowledge the progress that we've made so far, which I agree with wholeheartedly. I do think that from time to time we should give ourselves a mental break, but I've just been so programmed to make it, to be great. Like I said, I don't think everyone is called to be great. I think you can make yourself be great if you weren't called to be that, but I do think there are some people who are just called to do extravagant things with their lives. And not to say average people can't do extravagant things with their life, because there are people who are very, very happy with being average. They went to school, they've gotten a job, they have a family, they work their 9 to 5, they make their 60 to 80K a year, have a nice house, and they're satisfied, which is A-okay. There are also some of us who want something more, or think that there's more to gain out of life, and I speak to anybody. My message is wide ranging. But just driving past the house, it just made me think, am I missing something? Is there something to be missed? Should I be stopping to smell the roses? Should I be stopping to pat myself on the back? And should I be stopping to think myself? And I've heard mixed answers on that, but most of the people that I listen to, when I listen to like the motivational speakers and stuff on YouTube, like when I listen to like the Les Browns and the Mark Zuckerbergs and just the Jeff Bezos and the Bill Gates and the Jordan Petersons and the Elon Musk, like the greats of the world, bro, they've never stopped to concern themselves with what other people are doing. They don't even know what fun is. Now they have fun now because they've made it to a certain point in their life, but like I said, fun is a luxury, and that's how I kind of interpreted the message as they were speaking and giving their piece on their life and how they got to where they got to in their life. It's a time and it's a place for everything. And I think you should allocate time to thank yourself and to pat yourself on the back and to do something nice for yourself every now and again. But right after that, it's right back to the grind. It's right back to it. This isn't an every weekend thing. This isn't an everyday occurrence. This is okay. I'm just stopping to acknowledge the progress that I've made, giving myself a mental rest, a mental break, but then I'm back on it. But then, the perfectionist in me is like, you're not there yet. You got to get it right. You got to get it right in one shot. You got to get it right like this. You got to get that A. You got to make it a particular kind of way. So the perfectionist in me definitely kills parts of me a lot. Because, truth be told, I just don't think none of my efforts are really good enough. Stop and congratulate myself for what? What have I done that requires, admonishment or even acknowledgement? What have I done that warrants congratulations or you've made it. Don't get me wrong, it definitely would be nice to hear from time to time, but just me in my own head is like, you haven't earned it yet. You haven't worked hard enough for it yet. You haven't accomplished all your goals. You haven't done the things that you wanted to do. You aren't in this particular place in life, which can be great because it fuels me and pushes me to keep me going, but it also drains me because it's like, is enough ever going to be enough? And that's what really scares me. Is will enough be enough? Let's say I do accomplish every single goal that I have set for myself, and I continue to maintain those goals over a period of time. Will I be satisfied? Will that be enough? Is it enough to be a millionaire, or to be a doctor, or a lawyer, or have my own business, or real estate company, or restaurant, or whatever it is you desire to do? Will that be enough? And that's just some of the things I sit back and ponder. Like, it really worries me because I'm so fixated on goals and working hard and achievements and checking things off the list. It's kind of like, you gotta appreciate the grind. You gotta appreciate the effort and work that you're putting in, you know, because everyone wants the end goal. No one wants the hard work and the tears and the late nights and the lack of sleep, the lack of eating, you know, the working hard, the breaking yourself down, the constantly working, even the days you really don't want to. But those are the days that really matter the most. I'm just, you know, worried, will my efforts be enough? You know? Those are just some of the things that I ponder. I definitely want to get to a point in life to where I'm satisfied with who Anas is and the things that Anas has decided to do with his life. Like, I want my name to ring bells, but I fear that I'll never accept myself because I know that there's always something more for me to do. Or the greatest achievement, I see somebody win, I want that times 10. You know, I feel like I gotta put my name and stamp myself everywhere, like signed, sealed, and delivered to Anas Scott. That's me. Like, well, will that ever be enough? Am I pushing myself too hard? Am I missing out on the finer things in life? Am I gonna get to my goals and look back and be like, look at all the things you missed because you were so fixated on working hard? Because I've sacrificed relationships, I've lost friendships, romantic partners because they didn't understand the grind, they didn't understand the vision. Now that can translate to Anas is a problem with you, or it's a problem with them for not being able to see your vision. But you shouldn't force people to see your vision. Your vision is for you and you only. If they support you, no matter what you do, then those are the people to keep around. But like I said, it can also be a problem with me. You know, so I'm very introspective in the thought that I really just take everything in, and I really visualize all things from a 360 kind of perspective. Objectively, of course, or at least try my best to be, because there's a lot of jewels in analyzing your life. There's a lot of things that you could pick up on, or that you didn't see the first time, or that you didn't quite get. You know what I'm saying? Even the second time around, if you got to try it twice. So yeah, but these are just my thoughts. Part of one of my mental days. This is the introspection that I do when I analyze my life. You know, but just something to think about, to take with you. You know, apply it as it may. I just do this because I know that there's somebody out there just like me, even if it's one person. Hopefully they'll come across my videos and be like, damn, that's me, and I appreciate him doing this because I'm benefiting from it. Because I know me coming up, I really didn't see anybody exactly like me. You know, so I kind of had to follow my own lead, which for people who don't have the mental fortitude to bet on themselves is a tough thing to do, and not to succumb to societal pressures, not to succumb to family pressures, but just to really forge your own path and be your own man. You know, because we still believe in manhood over here, masculinity over everything. You dig what I'm saying? But it's something to think about, you know. Take this with you on your day. Let this marinate on your mind. Take it for what it may. Take the jewels, come back, get it again. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all time. Have a good day.